Round one.
One of my favorite games that I've been playing recently that I was twittering, and I think my Twitter account broke or threw itself out. I don't know, because I haven't noticed anything on my but it's supposed to be.
Right.
Is Last Night on Earth. It's a zombie survival game, which I rock at being a zombie, and I'm afraid to play it here in hopes that it won't smash my reputation. But, you know, whatever. It's a fun game. And Warhammer Fantasy, because I'm just a Warhammer Fantasy player, there's 4 different modules, I think, or 3 different modules, which I thought was cool because 40K has like 12, and most people just kind of push fantasy to the side and go, well, no one's really playing it. It's not a fast-paced game, so it's harder for people to get into. But I like it, and I thought it was cool that they're running it. And I didn't bring my army, unfortunately. And Blood Bowl, which we just started over at the store. If you don't know the store, it's the only game in town in Somerville, New Jersey, who helped sponsor this trip out here, kind of, sort of, in an indirect way.
Yeah.
They pay me, so therefore I can pay for stuff here. So I guess they do, by proxy, whatever. At last Dreamation, I was hitting everyone try and help me get a job there, and then ended up helping, and I got a job there. So, around about a year later.
So like circle of life kind of thing. Yeah.
But we started a Blood Bowl league, and they're running modules here, which is weird because it's thought of as a dead game. So, I think it's funny that they're playing it here because it's a fun game.
Yeah.
And let's see. Oh yeah, they're doing painting seminars. Ooh, okay. I'm probably going to participate in them just to see what's going to happen. But I don't know anything about them. I think Keith tried one last Dreamation, or
I think he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to check that out. And then, oh yeah, the one that blew my mind. Looked at the schedule. Star Wars CCG? Rich?
Yeah.
Star Wars CCG?
Well, when you said it to me, I was just like, what?
Now, and it's not even the Hasbro one. It's not even the Wizards of the Coast one. It's the Decipher one. The
no
good
way.
One. Yeah, oh, I told you that over there.
Oh, I didn't. I was, dude. It's late. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
yes.
Seriously, Decipher one?
Yeah.
Man.
They're doing.
Now I wish I had my cards.
Well, they're doing a cube format, so I'm not sure if you bring your own cards or if it's a set cube.
Gotcha.
But I've played Cube Magic before, and it's a weird way to draft and do a sealed event. So it looks like it would be really cool, and it's a weird game to try and do with Cubans since you have the light and the dark side, so I don't know how that's going to work, but
I don't know.
I'm interested in seeing what the turnout for that is.
Right.
And then I'm running Monster Apocalypse demos and stuff because somehow I got given the mantle of press ganger for Privateer Press. I know how, but... And then they called me, or actually they didn't even call me, they sent me a private message on their forum telling me, hey, do you think you could help out at the convention? And I'm like, way to give me 3 days notice. I'll try. But they're all at like 9 o'clock in the morning. Who gets up at 9 o'clock in the morning? Did you know there's a 9 o'clock in the... Well, you might, because you work at a place that opens at like 7 in the morning. I work at a place that opens at 11. I didn't know there was a 9 o'clock in the morning for the last like 4 years.
Right.
But yeah, that's kind of what's going on here besides the video game stuff,
right?
Which I'm turning over to Rich.
Well, here in the ridiculously large area, well, not really so large area, it's kind of a small area this time. It's like they've got the video gaming in a room like cramped up, but still large screen and, you know, like high impact and all that. They've got all sorts of crazy stuff going on. They got Mario Kart, Wii. They're doing a tournament there. Yeah. They just did the Wii Sports.
Oh, that's a tournament?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't read that it was a tournament. Well, I didn't read the whole article because, you know, I got distracted.
It might be one of those fun things that's like a one-off.
No, I think it was a tournament.
All right.
Or it's going to be a tournament.
Well, I know they're doing a Soul Calibur tournament. Yeah. They do that every time. You know, with either 3 or, you know, well, they're running 4 this time.
Yeah.
So I'm actually curious to find out which version they're running. To see, like, if anyone's going to start cheesing with Darth Vader or Yoda.
Are they cheesable?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
they might just go, you can't use them, and then that just gets rid of everything, but who knows? We'll find out. I'll find out anyway. So, what else are they running? They're running Rock Band 2, you know, just free play. They're doing that kind of thing. They just did the Wii Sports thing. They did Tetris Party tonight, too.
Oh, yeah? I didn't even know what it was.
Yep.
Shows how far out of video games I've been.
And they're also running some, well, tentatively on the schedule, it's Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix, which recently came out as a downloadable title for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. But since we are 3 days removed from the release of Street Fighter 4 for both the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, they might sub Street Fighter 4 for Super Street Fighter Turbo HD. And if they don't, well...
Is it still in there?
It's in the other one.
Keep talking.
Well, and if they don't, well, we have a habit of running things at our table, like this. So, if for some odd reason that doesn't show up on the big screen, we'll probably be running it on our small screens somewhere.
My new monitor.
During the time. Yes, during your new monitor, which is very cool.
Because we broke the other one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, at any rate, which brings us to the other things. We do run, some cool things like last Dreamation.
Oh wait, yes we do. Sorry.
We run cool
Sorry,
things.
no, I'm just messing with you.
So, anyway.
Messing with them.
Oh,
All
okay.
4 people that watch us.
I got you. But we ran some cool things at our table. Last time, Dreamation, we ran Eye of Judgment,
Yep.
which actually was a pretty decent hit.
And calling all cars.
And calling all cars.
A lot of the kids really enjoyed that, and I really sucked at it, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to control.
it really, really was.
But we've got some cool things that we're going to be trying to run at our table. We'll see what happens.
Well, you have a little experiment you want to do.
Yes, I have a little experiment that involves some big name AAA titles, one for the Xbox 360 and one for the PS3. Well, which ones? Well, for the PS3, we're talking about Killzone 2. We're going to try to see what happens. Well, you know what? Maybe
You're not even going to explain it?
Maybe I'll talk about that later. I don't think I'm going to even explain it.
Why? In case it doesn't happen, or just?
Well, in case somebody actually finds the video and then sees it and then try to foil my plot.
But
Because
they'll have already seen that video.
Yes, but then it would ruin the experiment.
In 4 days?
Why not?
I think you're wrong.
All right.
I'm going to tell them. If you don't tell them, I'm telling them.
All right, fine.
And if I tell them, then I'm going to just lie and tell them all sorts of random shit.
Well, you go ahead then.
Okay, so here's what he's going to do. He's going to steal Killzone 4 from the future. He's going to bring it back and make people play it, and then tell him what he thinks, and then he's going to return it to the future and then make a lot of money. No, that didn't even make sense after I started it.
But what I'm really going to do...
He's going to download... Well, you already have the downloads, right? The demos?
Yeah.
So, ask people if they've heard about it. Ask people if they've played the demos, because some people may not have. I know I haven't, and I have a PS3 and I haven't.
Right.
And then give them the opportunity to sit down and try it if they haven't played it, and actually talk to them about their responses and their opinions on it. Mm-hmm. And the 360 one, which I'm actually really excited to check out because I love RTSs and I was kind of a fan of Halo.
Yep.
I got through Halo 2. I got to Halo 2, was all hyped about it, and that opening level, I was like, whatever, I'm never playing this again. But Halo Wars?
Halo Wars,
yeah.
Yep.
He actually went and downloaded it so I could check it out, and we brought it with us.
Yeah, and that
could
become
360.
Well, yeah, and that becomes the other shelf AAA title that we can talk about at the table with everybody else, just to see where the hype's at. Just to see because you hear about it and all sorts of other elements. You always hear when you're doing a preview, you hear what the people that the people that played it that are members of the entertainment press community. You're hearing what they think, and you know what? I want to know what you guys think. Yes, you're not them.
Look at me.
So we want to know what you think, and I think it's going to be pretty cool.
Play video games anymore?
Well, very rarely, but sometimes you get the sticks on.
Super acrobatic rocket Japanese blowing up cars.
Yes.
I don't even know the name of that title.
Great segue. It's supersonic acrobatic battle cars. That's it.
Now there's something else.
Oh, super powered, supercharged, whatever.
Whatever it is, it's amazingly cool.
Yes, but it also brings us into the segue of the next thing that we're going to be doing here at the table.
I don't even know what we're doing.
Which is...
He didn't tell me anything.